ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where today we will be continuing our Japanese campaign. Last time we had quite a bit of fun, and hopefully today we will be able to get some new warships, some new general stuff, and hopefully maybe a battle or two. That would be kind of nice. In terms of politics, as you can see, we are still at war with half the world. The Russians, we are finally no longer at war with you. Thank you very much. Let's see, we are at war with China still, but let's be honest, they have 5 ships. I do not care. The Spanish have 10 ships. I do not care. Even though you have a few ships near my islands right now. The Germans, 120 ships. Wowzers. If they send those, I might be in trouble. Let's see, Austro-Hungarians like me. The Italians, that's okay. The French, 182 ships. Jesus. This is gonna be tricky. The Americans, well, luckily I'm not at war with them, but they are close to 120 ships. I don't even have 100. I am outgunned, people. But that's okay. That is okay. I'm going to abandon the blockade of the Russian ports. Move these ships back home. After all, no longer at war. Don't need to blockade. We still have a couple of blockades here and there. Nothing too serious. Let's hit the end turn. And there we go. The Chinese desire peace. I mean, in terms of victory points, that should be acceptable, right? Right? Empire of Japan and the Italians are at war. Oh, goody. I did not even take you guys into consideration. 116 ships. Okay, well, good luck getting here. Like, seriously. Oh! Destination Northeast Asia. This is... Okay, we got a very large German fleet on approach. That is interesting to know. I can muster 6, 7, 8... I can muster enough battleships. I'm not too worried. Okay. Research. 2 months for my new destroyers and 6 months dreadnoughts. Let's cancel the destroyer focus and focus fully on the dreadnought attack. And hit the end turn. Of course, the HMS Dreadnought was built in, what, 1906, I believe? So yeah, I am quite a bit ahead in terms of technology. They won't fight me. Haha, they will fight me. Okay, color me surprised. Let's take this one manually, but off screen. I doubt it will be an interesting fight after all. Well, like I said, no problem at all. It took a long time though. These Soul Cruiser fights, can't say I enjoyed them. Not at this level anyway. Alright, let's hit the end turn. There we go. Oh, I have the strange feeling there is a war going on. The French, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 transports. The British, 10, 17, 18, 19, 20 transports. Wow. The British, the Chinese, the British and the Italians. It's just a full-on massacre. I'm not gonna do that torpedo boat fight. Tell me, that German task force, 12 battleships, are on approach. 2 more turns and then I need to gather up my fleets, I suppose. However, before that, well, 2 turns, I can also Harvey Armor. Harvey Armor, yes. Tempting to actually get that. But I'm not going to. Well, I am going to, but I'm going to focus on the Dreadnought tech first. In the meanwhile, the Russians are just deploying tons and tons of warships again. Let's be annoying, shall we? These are mine layers, but you four are not. And get a heavy cruiser with you as well and blockade those ports. The Italians and the Austro-Hungarians are at war. And a heavy cruiser versus a heavy cruiser. I win. I know, that was cheating. Why are you still there? You took damage, you evil bastard. And I want you to hunt convoy ships. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see. Kagashi will join up. Ooh, some IGN ships. I want 4 heavy cruisers and 4 torpedo boats to join me as well. For battleships, I'm not gonna take any of these escort ships with me. The Smolensk is still being repaired. It is a Russian ship that I took. When are you finished? 4 months. And then I have a very slow battleship. Yay. I would have preferred to get Sakhalin, but no. No, sir. Fleet status. Where is the Ryujo? Southeast Asia, okay. Was just wondering. Not much else is there to do, except hit the end turn and start designing my dreadnoughts. And if I get those dreadnoughts up and running before 1900, I will be pretty much invincible, I believe. At least for the time being. A massive fleet of United States cruisers clashed with the Spanish there. Oh, a light cruiser versus a heavy cruiser. Normally I would probably hit the retreat button or the auto resolve, but this 2 victory points, 2 crew losses on the enemy heavy cruiser. Okay. I guess they had an accident. And I am credited for it. Hurrah! Look at the transport losses of the British Empire, people. 30. Let us see. Japanese dreadnoughts. I suppose what we could do is call you the Kawachi. And the Kawachi, look at that. I'm going to make you very small. A small ship will be my first dreadnought. And my first dreadnought, well, these guys are doing 29 knots. I mean, honestly, I can't do that again, can I? 29 knots. That's 14,000 tons. 16,000, 16. No, I do not think I can make you 29 knots. But we'll see. Let's see what we can do, shall we? 20% engine efficiency. That's not great, but it's there. Oh, immediately my eyes are drawn towards my 10-inch guns. The other ones are Mark 1s, but my 10-inchers are Mark 2s. Nope, we are hitting the overweight limit already. Damn. I can go to many bulkheads, decrease the range. I could again bring the crew quarters down. That doesn't really help a lot. My 4-inchers are Mark 2s. Yes, that will suffice. We can do it, people. Honestly, we can do it. We can turn this into a fast battleship. Okay, let's bring you down to 12 on the main belt. So I can get a bit more main deck armor in. "13-inch conning tower, 0.5, is that doable? No. Come on. I want to stay above the 13-inch there. I mean, we can do it. We can do it. A very small, relatively cheap, 13 million, 15 months build time. But there are some other things that I need still. Oh dear. Standard ratio. Max AP. Yeah, max AP is what I want. Okay. Oh wait. We are well within the weight limit now. Well within the weight limit. Barely overweight with the barbettes. And I do want the barbettes. I do want them barbettes, people. Yeah, let's bring down the superstructure. I mean, 0.4 or 0.5 minus 25% armor quality. It's not gonna make a big difference. I mean, it's gonna get blown up. That 0.1 inch will not make a difference. That said, safe design. The Kawachi. Fast battleship. Then, no, I don't like the name Tango. Yoshun, Shuei, Soryu, Hyuga. The Hyuga will go 21 knots. Maximum bulkheads. Less draught, more beam. Standard crew quarters, if you please. And yeah, I am for now setting it to nickel steel. For now. This will be a bit more efficient for the engines. In fact, I'm gonna add a third funnel to the ship. Secondary guns. No, casemate guns, pardon me. Mark 1, Mark 1. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the Mark... the 4-inch Mark 2s. No need for anti-torp. There is a need for a citadel. And long-range rangefinders. Tell me, barbettes. I got very small... Ooh. Always like having side barbettes. I think they look cool. The rule of cool, people. The rule of cool. Again, going with the 10-inchers. Main guns, side guns. 9-inch side-mounted. This ship will be a bit different from the last one. I promise you that, sir. And I'm tempted... Oh. a 4-inch secondary battery supported by a single 7-inch, no, 7-inch does not fit, with a single 6-inch gun on that barbette there. I would like barbette 1. And let's look at the armor. 12, 6, 6. 2, 2, 2. Is this doable? We're barely overweight now. If I do that, well, I'm not overweight anymore. 200 tons remaining. Let's up the inner deck and fill the rest. No, let's not fill the rest up with superstructure because, yeah. Max AP rounds with standard AP rounds, soft capped HE rounds. Enhanced reloading is a bit overkill. Okay, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. The rest of the ship will fill up. Shame you can't do that. Such a shame, such a shame. There we go. My second battleship is slightly different from the first one. Safe design. I am confident that these two ships will bring me victory in the next 10 years or so. For the next 10 years, I will be safe. Yes, sir. Financial status. I'm gaining $1 million a month right now. Of course, I have half my fleet in the ocean. That does not help. Okay. Fast battleships. Well, fast dreadnoughts. I want 4 of you. And I want 4 proper dreadnoughts. Yes, sir, I do. Finances. We have plenty of crew members right now, so I'm going to bring down crew training to 50%. So I can build 4 extra dreadnoughts. Yes, 4 extra dreadnoughts it is. So, 15 battleships are under construction. 3 of them are older ones, old fast battleships. And the dreadnoughts, we have another fast class and another big class. And that does mean that from, you know, all of a sudden, half my battleship fleet is obsolete. They are obsolete, sir. And obsolete ships are ships that no longer will be upgraded. So you're gone, you're gone. These are both fast battleships, and this is a fast battleship. I'm gonna keep that design for the time being. And yeah, there are 3 ships of this class, the ASO class, being built. I'm gonna keep that design as well for now. While gathering up my fleet, 3 of my heavy battleships, fast battleships, pardon me, ran into a German cruiser. And detach you, please. Detach. Ahead flank. This is one of my slower battleships here. But the other 2 should be more than capable of intercepting that German warship. Ladies and gentlemen, let's commit some murder, shall we? And what are you doing? Always hated when the ships do that. Especially a fun ship like you. killed off an enemy battleship without taking any damage. Quite an impressive feat in a one-on-one duel. The German is slowly trying to disengage. The German is slowly getting into trouble. Say what you want, but the speed of these ships, they continue to amuse me. I mean, who in their right mind would do this? I mean, honestly, it was an accident, but still, I'm just like, yeah, sure, let's go with it. Oh, poor English, poor English. Yeah, you're dropping slowly, slowly but steadily. The German fleet is passing the Dutch East Indies. Next turn they will be around the Spanish coast, I presume, over here in the Philippines. So I'm going to move these ships away. My fleet is almost gathered up. So let's hit the end turn. Let's not waste time. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. I moved my fleet to intercept the German fleet, and yes, sir, the greatest battle of our time is upon us. I mean, we're around 1900. Well, if it was 1905, I could have made a reference that this is the Black Fleet of the Russians, but let's see. 12-inch guns on the German battleships. So, yeah, my battleships are severely outgunned. They have a ton of cruisers. I've scrapped along a couple of cruisers and torpedo boats, but will it be enough? I'm not sure. One advantage that I should have is that the Germans are all the way on the other side of the universe. They might be having fuel problems. This is what I'm hoping for anyway. Let's see, is there anything else I need to see before we start the fight? We have no special cruisers with me. We have, of course, the IGN Haijo, the Kawachi, and oh my god, where is the Ryujo? The Ryujo did not join the fleet. After that previous battle, I suppose they decided to go home instead. Did they? Or am I blind? No, they did. Damn, that's 3 battleships less than I would have hoped for. Okay. Well. Ladies and gentlemen, the battle of our time. Let's take a look. 10 torpedo boats have to hold off 43 torpedo boats. 8 light cruisers, 2 divisions against 36. 3 divisions of heavy cruisers, 12 in total against 28. The only advantage that I have is a larger number of battleships, but the enemy battleships have more turrets from the looks of it, and a higher caliber. Let's start the battle. Let's freeze the game for a moment and let's take a look at my fleet. Oh, it is glorious. Glorious indeed, sir. Just look at that. Wave after wave of warships. The sad thing is that I have to get them into a proper position now. And there is smoke there. That's weird. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to reform my fleet and I'm gonna be right back in a second. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, there we are. The fleet is set up. The game can begin. I haven't changed a whole lot, to be honest. Took me a long time, but I haven't changed a lot. Let's start off on this flank here. We have 2 heavy cruiser divisions, and a 3rd heavy cruiser division is around here and is currently in the process of forming up. In fact, let's start the game. Beside that, I have 2 light cruiser divisions that are also forming up. They're fairly standard ships, so I don't worry too much about those either. Then we have our 1st battleship division, consisting out of 4 fast battleships. The 2nd battleship division consists of 5 fast battleships, including one of my IGN ships. Then, Division 1 is a division that is made out of slower battleships, 25 knot max. They're doing 22 knots right now, and they are following the slowest of my battleship divisions, Division 9, that can only do 22 knots max. Whew, this will be my main strike force. The enemy is to the west. I'm keeping my torpedo boats on this side in the hope of finding them. My light cruisers are forming up here. Heavy cruisers are forming up in the rear. Enemy is far away for now, so that's good. As my battleships are ramming themselves into formation. Why are you breaking off? Oh, you're the last ship of this formation. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, people. Fair enough. Ikoma, let's turn you a bit in. Let's turn you a bit in. And Division 3. Well, Division 9. This way, please. Five times speed. Let's form up, people. Let's form up. What is the lead ship of this division? The lead ship is over here. Okay. Enemy is to the southwest. So we are moving... Well, some enemies are moving around. Light cruisers can dodge, okay. I'm going to turn my light cruiser group back. Torpedo boats stay on course. This torpedo boat group stay on... You know what? Let's turn the 2nd torpedo boat group back as well, to make sure the rear of my formation is secured. My heavy cruisers, in the meanwhile, are slowly forming up. They're almost ready. So are my battleships. Well, except these guys here. Get into formation for... What are you doing? What is your lead ship? The lead ship is over here. All the way in the back. Jeez. Well, in the front, really. Okay, torpedo boats, you may move in. Let's see if we can spot the enemy. Light cruisers are heading back, okay. You guys stop dodging now. These light cruisers may turn in. Same goes for the heavy cruiser divisions. What? Did I see something there? No, I didn't. This waiting game. Ugh. I hate waiting games in some regards. Okay, torpedo boats, you may move in. As the last of my battleships are almost in position. I take that back. No worries though, no worries. Heavy cruisers, you are formed up, so you may move in. I try not to engage while my fleet is still forming up. No desire of dying. And let's be honest here. The enemy fleet is much larger than mine. So I need all the advantages I can get. And having a fleet together, yeah, very useful indeed. Torpedo boats. Is the enemy running, perhaps? Let's turn. No, wait. The speed just dropped down. That means I gotta hurry now. Light cruisers reform. Battleships. Jesus, you're still not properly formed up. We're getting there, though. They're not formed up yet. We have located the enemy with our torpedo boats. That is unfortunate. I did not want to spot them like that. I had hoped to spot them to my side here. What did I spot? 4-inch guns. These are heavy cruisers, probably? Yeah. Heavy cruisers. Torpedo boats may disengage. In fact, detach the entire division so you can break off faster. Reform later on. Okay, so there is my enemy. Light cruiser group may move in. These are fast battleships, I presume? Yes, they are. Fast battleship division may start to turn in and engage. Some hits on the German warships. Some good hits, actually. Wow! And that with 3-inch guns. Impressive indeed, torpedo boats. Well done. And yes, people, I know I am taking this fight at a really slow pace, but come on. You've seen how many enemy ships there are. You've seen it. What is the lead ship in this formation? Okay, let's turn in. These torpedo boats may take on a defensive posture. Division 12 may rejoin. Fine. Be annoying. Division 11. You may join up with Division 11. Yes, that's better. Thank you. And you may join up as well. And you may join up as well. Okay. And reform. Wow. I think we just sank a heavy cruiser with some 3-inch guns from my torpedo boats. Wow. 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 How the hell? Okay, this is a lead ship. This is a lead ship. Okay, they're not getting into each other's way. Light cruisers may do this. Torpedo boats. Give me an enemy target, please. It's almost like they're not even moving. Do you see that? All these smoke screens are stationary. Are they completely out of fuel, perhaps? Oh, that would be fun. That would be very fun. Torpedo boats move in more aggressively. These torpedo boats spot them more aggressively as well. I need to... One of the main issues I will have, though, is ammo. I will not be able to defeat their entire fleets. It's just not possible. In fact, these fast battleships over here are going to turn off your main guns. Make a pass only with secondary guns, if you please. Oh, wait a minute. They are moving. Ladies and gentlemen, the German fleet is active. General quarters. Rhineland. Let's see, can I get a... Beluzzo, low fuel. Yeah, the German fleet is on low fuel. My ships, on the other hand, are at full fuel status. This heavy cruiser group may turn. Torpedo boats may turn. I just lost my first torpedo boat. Battleships doing good. Where are my heavy cruisers? Over there. They're still moving in. That's fine. Now the real battle begins. May it be glorious. They have 0.9 kilometer range on their torpedoes, so do I. So that's good, that I do not need to worry too much about enemy torpedo attacks just yet. Fast battleships may turn, and oh, this fast battleship group may turn quickly as well, as the next enemy ship goes down. This destroyer is a risk. This destroyer needs to die. Like, now. 23. 13k damage. Nice. But my battleships are safe. Okay, let's slow her down for a moment. Third battleship, one battleship group is here. Second one, that's the big one. And the other big one is currently turning back on itself. That is acceptable. Now, more interesting will be my heavy cruiser groups. They may move in. Let's see, that was Division 3. Division 4 may do the same. And the last of the heavy cruiser divisions may follow in the rear. Multiple German ships have sunk, but remember, these are only small fries, small fishies. I have spotted an enemy battleship. And the enemy is targeting my heavy cruiser here. Don't be annoying. Oh god. My fleets just crashed into each other at a very bad moment in time. Luckily, my battleship managed to get free. flooding, torpedo detonation. Oh man. Things are evolving rapidly here. This battleship, no, let's not do that, shall we? This torpedo boat group, where is your lead ship? You may turn back in. My heavy cruisers are now taking a lot of fire. That is acceptable. Light cruiser group, deal with that enemy light cruiser that is flanking. These light cruisers fire here. This battleship group, I would like your main guns on the poison, yeah? While my heavy cruisers and my fast battleships try a flanking maneuver. Massive damage to that enemy warship. Very nice, very nice. Let's see, these light cruisers may turn back on themselves. There's no need to flank on both sides. In fact, I'd rather not. These battleships, of course, may turn their main guns on again. Oof. Go sink, you bastards. There we go. We have a torpedo boat. I want all my light guns on her. Thank you very much. And this heavy cruiser group, focus fire on the enemy heavy cruiser and kill her. And slow down for a moment. Heavy cruisers may turn in again. Very well. Just gonna follow my lead ships. That's the direction I'm going. The rest of my ships will flank around and assist. These heavy cruisers may do this. Light cruisers. You know what? Let's smoke you up. And back to 3 times speed. As you can see, the game is lagging a bit with these numbers. But honestly, there are people that are saying like, these numbers, they're bad, we shouldn't do that, limit the amount of ships that can be in a fleet and all of that. I love this. Even with massive lag spikes like this. I love these big engagements. They are way more interesting than the smaller ones. Sure. It's harder, sure. I suppose not everyone's computer can handle it. I mean, this is a fairly new system, not even half a year old, and it's struggling slightly. But it's worth it. It is so much fun. My torpedo boats are in the rear of my formation. I'm doing that on, well, semi-purpose. If I send my torpedo boats in now, they will die. They will die a horrible death. There is no way my ships can, my torpedo boats especially, can survive if they do that. So, why bother? Okay, fleets are back in formation. The light cruiser group is finishing her turn. This battleship group, however, still needs to turn. I'm turning into the enemy now. Gonna be a bit risky, but I want you to stay in range for sure. As one of my light cruisers takes a heavy hit. I think that's the most heavy of hits I took. In fact, that's one of the only hits I took so far. Another ship sinks. Torpedo boat badly mauled there. My fast battleships. Secondary guns over here, please. This is the 2nd Battleship Division. Let's turn you in. My heavy cruiser groups are closing the distance again. my light cruisers may start the turn. And, ooh, yes indeed. First light cruiser is pretty mauled. That is the first real damage I took. Let's see, I targeted the poison earlier. I do not think the poison took many hits. That is unfortunate. Still, Jesus. Look at the amount of enemy ships. Oh, I love it. I love it, people. I love it. What are you targeting? You're targeting here. Alright, secondaries on the Amazon, please. As the Condor goes down. My fleet is really spread out by now. In some regards that's a good thing. In other, it's a bad thing, because that means the micromanagement will be a lot harder. And this, people, is why you never send a fleet to the other side of the world. You just run out of fuel. You need allies, you need your ports. The German main fight is in Europe, not here. Not here at all. Like, hello, light cruisers. You. And you are the Kagashi. Well, no problem there. Kagashi, over here please with your guns. I believe this is the rear of the enemy formation. I found the rear of the enemy. Nice. And especially if this torpedo boat is kind enough to die on me. Slow battleships, turn in. This heavy cruiser group may turn in. This cruiser group may turn in as well. Let's check the rear of my formation. The rear of my formation right now is a group of battleships. That's a bit risky. I'd rather not have my battleships in the rear, but hey, can't be helped. Turn in. Torpedo boats remain in the reserve for now. Just to bide your time. Let's see if these 4 battleships can actually neutralize. One, maybe 2 of their battleships in this run. I doubt it, but who knows, who knows. Heavy cruiser, sharp turn. Battleship, sharp turn. And this forward elements, sharp turn. This can't be the entire enemy fleet. There must be more. There must be more. And the Deutschland has taken a flooding hit there. Same with the Weizenbach. That is wonderful news. Now, these battleships continue harassing the enemy. And let's just enjoy the scenery for a moment, shall we? Of dozens and dozens of German ships without fuel. I don't really care what I'm killing right now, as long as I'm killing stuff. And there was another lag spike, meaning an enemy ship went down and the enemy had to recalculate. Let's see, flank is still secure. Flank is secure. Torpedo boats. Turn around. One of my torpedo boats took a heavy hit as the Weizenbach, the first of the enemy battleships, goes down. Let's inform the Danzig that this was a very bad idea. The Germans have Danzig. This is not good. They got it already! Indeed, there are more enemy ships on the horizon. I'm gonna continue this maneuver, though. I'm going to continue this maneuver. Wait, that was the wrong key binding there. I want main guns on the battleship and only secondaries on the light cruiser. Talking about cruisers, it's time for the next group to start their turn. Oh god. Just imagine being on a German warship right now, one of their battleships, who knows? And yeah, this is happening. This is happening. You see your entire fleet being ripped apart. You're in the middle of the ocean. The fuel is low. You only have a couple hundred of liters of diesel remaining, or, well, coal in this case. You're stripping down all wooden elements of your ships, desperate, trying to get your boilers going, while you're being pounded upon by a giant, and I do mean giant, Japanese battleship fleet. The Ikoma may start her turn. And I would like this heavy cruiser to take the center. Okay, have I moved all my ships? These are my torpedo boats. Yes, I have. Alright, 3 times speed. This battleship group, please fire... Oh, wait, no, fire on the Deutschland. Deutschland is close. These heavy cruisers may turn in. This is only a single heavy cruiser here. Where are your division mates? Okay, they're all the way there. Oh, look at that. My fast battleships are overtaking my slow battleships that took a shortcut earlier. Okay, torpedo boats, be careful. Let's not move in too close. I'm going to move my torpedo boats to the other side. I want to make sure nothing escapes my grasp. And I'm seeing opportunities. As another enemy light cruiser sinks. Oh, look at that. That was a good hit on my torpedo boat squadron. My torpedo boats that needs to focus fire as the Deutschland goes down. That is the second enemy battleship sank. 2 down. Turn light cruisers, turn battleships. An unknown enemy ship sank as well. Massive fire here on the König Albert and the Kaiserin. Torpedo boat Hatto sinks. Yep. That's what happens when you deploy your torpedo boats without proper escorts. No matter, no matter. Right now, I'm more worried about my heavy cruisers here that are just brawling right now with a battleship. Come at me, bro. Come at me. Am I overconfident here? No, this is not overconfidence. This is stupidity. This is just losing track of some of your divisions. at a bad spot, at a bad angle. Still, the Kaiserin goes down. Alright. Everyone who thought that my light battleships with high speed would be unable to do this, look at where I am now. I am gonna lose another torpedo boat here. That's okay, that's okay. A bit of a shame, but can't really do much against it. I mean, I can be very risky here, turn a light cruiser group. Let's try it. Let's turn that light cruiser group to reinforce the torpedo boats. Ha! Look at that, my battleships. The auto-targeting have indicated that this is a very dangerous ship right now, the Frauenlob. And they're targeting her rather than the ships next to them. But that does mean that my torpedo boats are safe again. Yeah, I should not have moved them that way. Should have kept them in the reserve. Well, Stettin in the Baltic is gone. Yes, sir. Okay, heavy cruisers turn in, light cruisers turn in. These light cruisers may actually smoke up because you're having a very dangerous maneuver here. Yeah, the enemy is really going after my torpedo boats right now. No worries, my fast battleships have completed the encirclement. My fast battleships are doing what I wanted my torpedo boats to do. Awesome. You're in big doo-doo this time. As another enemy ship sinks, and another one sinks. So, mass murder. It is war though, and these are soldiers. They are fighting back. I have the right to kill them. It does feel a bit bad. Oh, this is probably one of my biggest victories ever. I mean, what? I lost one torpedo boat? Two, maybe? As two other enemy ships go down. Heavy cruiser group and light cruisers may turn in. These heavy cruisers, what's your lead ship? Where is your lead ship? Over here. Oh dear, no. Let's not do that then. Slowly, the net is closing in more and more. There is no escape. Not even for you, Hamburg. The light cruisers are securing the torpedo boats here. It really shows how weak my torpedo boats are, and that I'm not very good with them as well. Light cruisers are turning. Oh, here we have a heavy cruiser group that can turn. Hamburg is down, very good. She tried to get away. No one gets away from me. Although I'm still not sure this is their entire enemy fleet. I have the feeling I'm missing some ships. Oh god. I didn't even look at the time I was like, 30 minutes in and we started this fight. I was like, I'm gonna do 10 minutes or so and then call it a day. Record the rest for the next episode, but I completely forgot the time. Talking about the time, we have 1 hour and 30 minutes of in-game time remaining. Let's make it a big episode then. Yeah, torpedo boats. Continue doing your thing. Light cruisers, you may move in more aggressively. Same with these heavy cruiser groups. This light cruiser group may turn as well. Oh, look at that! 650k damage done. And we're not done yet. Ammo status, yeah, some of my guns are running really low, but I actually lasted the entire fight. I want to know how many victory points I'm gonna get for this. I say at least, what, 5,000? 8,000? I'm honestly not sure. The victory point calculation is confusing in my eyes. I do not understand quite how it works. The number of your own ships matter, the tech levels matter, I suppose. I have no idea. I do know, though, that it's gonna be a lot. It better be a lot. The Beowulf, is that the last of your battleships? Unknown torpedo boat over here sinks. Light cruiser sinks. Battleship, you may turn. Heavy cruisers may turn. Oh god. I love this. I really love this. 670. Can we get 700,000 damage done? Let's take a look. We fired over 70,000 shells. Let's see, my 3-inchers did really good. And my 9-inchers, the main guns of my battleships, did not do bad either. I think this is a very awesome last hurrah for my outdated warships. 4 enemy ships remain. This is indeed the entire enemy fleet. And out of the 4 enemy ships that remain, 2 are sinking. We are sinking! Hello? Mission accomplished. For 99%. Yeah. Achievement unlocked. Mass murderer. And we've done it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have sank the entire German fleet. 119 ships. I lost a single ship myself, a torpedo boat, and honestly, I could have won this fight without any losses. 100,000 victory points. 27,000 Germans lost their lives. My God. Wow. What is there to say but wow. And the Unio has done almost 60k damage out of the, what was it, 600, 650, 700k? Yeah, she's on low fuel now. I just blasted all my fuel. I wanted to stay at full speed to protect my ships, but the Unio may get the IGM prefix, I think. And the best cruiser? Yeah, that's a pretty good cruiser as well. The best light cruiser is the Suzuya with almost 30k. Wow, 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 wow. Wowzers! What is there to say but... Goodbye, Germans. You just lost your entire fleet. And with that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, sure, Germans, sure. After this beating, you deserve a peace treaty. The Germans will never ever go back into the South Chinese Sea here. Never, ever. Oh god. Oh, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. Germans, where are you? Active fleet, 0 ships. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The entire German Navy in a single blow. Wow. My ship's status. Oh my god. Oh my god. 2 ships are being repaired. Very well. The rest is still at sea. In short, let's take a look. 1% damage, 12%, 5%, 18%. Yeah, I am gonna need to turn my ships back home. All ships, just go there and I'll redistribute you later on. The Smolensk is over here. Why is the Smolensk over there? That was weird. That was very weird. Let me guess. No. Where is the Kawachi? Oh, the Ryujo. There's Ryujo. I said Kawachi, I meant Ryujo. Ladies and gentlemen, while I bask in my glorious victory and still have to prevent myself from giggling uncontrollably, I wish you all a very fond farewell, and I'll see you next time when we continue our Japanese campaign. Goodbye.